its continuing commitment to social responsibility and diversity, Carnegie Mellon University consistently exemplifies its leadership by inviting and welcoming world leaders such as President Barack Obama.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody, please have a seat. Thank you. Hello, Pittsburgh. It is good to be back.
Industry leaders like Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg.
Hey, Mark. First time in Pittsburgh.
How's it going? Who's moderating?
I think we're going to shoot to the students.
All right.
Hi, I'm bestselling from the department. So, we're just wondering, so you've been to Harvard, MIT, some pretty big names. How did Carnegie Mellon get on the list?
Well, we have a lot of Carnegie Mellon alums at Facebook, and a lot of them are actually some of our best engineers. So when we decided to organize this
And
trip
most
to
recently,
go...
Ausar Auset Society founder and author, Dr. Un Nefer Amen
It's good to be back in Pittsburgh. I was here 7-8 years ago at the university. You know, Pittsburgh, right? Wonderful town, wonderful people. So how we feeling, folks? Fantastic. So you feel better by the time we finish tonight, because this is about healing.
Dr. Amen delivered a thought-provoking presentation that was not only informative, but also practical and empowering in a way that most people are unaware of. He provided information that can give people the ability to have complete and total control of their mental, physical, financial, and spiritual well-being. Like any honest and truthful social or industry leader, Dr. Amen backs up and supports his lectures and books with thorough historical research and solid scientific empirical data. Here are some excerpts of his lecture.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you mentioned that everybody should take on an intelligent vegetarian diet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so a lot of people have different definitions of vegetarian, where vegetarian, can
Include fish and eggs, right?
exactly. And so, would it be smart to say vegan instead of vegetarian, or just say?
Well, it's not a definition of vegan or vegetarian. Of course, vegetarian, by definition, means that there's no fish, no chicken, no eggs, no dairy, because these are not vegetables, right? Well, the definition is, you can have a pure vegetarian diet. That's not good. You see that, and that's why I said as intelligent one, because I can't get into it. But your diet must satisfy a certain amount of proteins, amino acids, calories, and so forth. And we have also psychology. And I happened to come across this book. Next slide, please. Okay. It's called "The Word as a Physiological and Therapeutic Factor," subtitled "The Theory and Practice of Psychotherapy According to Pavlov." And the author is Platonov, a student of Pavlov. Published by Foreign Languages Publishing House in Moscow in 1959. And the book is a synthesis of findings after tens of thousands of select studies performed over 45 years. You see that? All right? This is real hardcore data. And explain the methods and the findings, and anybody who is a hypnotherapist or psychotherapist, or if you're into teaching meditation and healing, teaching people how to heal with meditation, or trying to heal yourself through meditation, you can duplicate many of the experiments and studies that were done in this book. Okay, all right? It's going to get shocking as we go through this lecture here. Next slide, please. Now here's the brain, right? Okay, you have a little point or something? Thank you very much. Even though this brain here, you see that? If I am challenged by a loss of a job, It doesn't require a physical response. I gotta think now. Right? I gotta think my way out of that situation. But if I am angry or afraid, I am now experiencing a part of my being that was designed to give a physical response to a physical challenge, trying to intercede in a non-physical challenge. It's out of place. I like this feeling, you know. I'm gonna get this, you know, one of these walking sticks, you know. I'm not getting carried away. So I want you to understand is that happiness is the most important. We use the human identity to excuse everything we do wrong. Okay? When Preacher Man was caught in the red light district, you know, cavorting against, you know, in contradiction to what he preaches. The congregation says, let's forgive Preacher Man because he's only human. I'm only human, that's why, you know, I did you wrong, says Smokey Robinson. Right? I did you wrong. My heart, I'm only human, you know. David, baby, please, take me back. So, we play the human card, okay, to get away with murder. Every time we mess up, we play that human card because the definition of human is that you are subject to control by your emotions and your sensuality, which are not guides to proper action. Clear? Emotion is animation. The emotion is the animation, the animal spirit within you. Okay? The animal brains within you, which we'll talk about a little later. You got these animal brains, beside your human intellectual brains and the brain that connects with your spirituality, you have two little animals inside of you as well. Alright? And it's a source of your emotion, your animation, your motivation, behavior that has nothing to do with reasoning and thinking. It's in the behavior that comes from the human part of being, you know, bypasses consciousness and volition. So if you say, I am human, you are identifying with the animal inside of you. With that part of you that makes you do things through its energy as opposed to through your understanding.
Welcome to the Heferu on time healing meditation. I will be guiding your breathing throughout the meditation to take you into the healing meditation state. On the in-breath, you will gently push your lower abdomen. On the out, breath, you will go back in. Yes, push out deeply, softly, gently on the in-breath, and pull in softly on the out-breath. Throughout the meditation, chant mentally along with the recording. And enjoy the music. If you feel like swaying from side to side, flow with it. Now hold your breath and breathe in, breathing out softly.